Hello,
What's up, Aiden?
I'm good. How are you?
You did.
Um,
Have you?
I
Hmm?
it's like sorry. Go ahead.
Have you done slash spec yet?
Oh God. Okay. I have now. I've used Pubbo True. I just haven't spec. Oh God. But yeah, after like the first map, you might have to host because it's like 6 o'clock for me, and I don't know what I have dinner.
All right. Uh, could you just like leave the computer on, or are you just gonna be
Uh, actually, yeah.
like I
I
can
don't
just
know
take
why I'm
over?
thinking about this one much. Yeah. That's fine.
Okay.
So Tucker's playing, is he?
Yeah, Tucker's playing Swagston, Genius of Mind Strike, and Imby should be here.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. I started getting all like I started worrying about whether or not I would be called for dinner and then what would happen. So
You're good. You're good.
yeah, you gonna record this?
Yeah, I'm streaming right now. Should be up. I'm getting it onto the server.
Nice. It should be a good game.
Yeah, hopefully this is the upper brackets, the best of the best.
Exactly, and I know that Custom and Mac play very smart. They use their flashes and their grenades very well. So we should have fun seeing what they do.
Yeah, since they're both Europeans,
Yeah,
they have the disadvantage, but right now they're also super coordinated, I guess.
yeah, they are. I'd say they're probably one of the better coordinated teams in the league. Not the league, but the tourney because they actually wanted to be a team like before like tiers were chosen and stuff. So yeah, they've had a lot of experience elsewhere.
Yeah, so I think they're actually, I think personally, they're predicted to be one of the teams that win today.
Yeah. Who's spectated? Actually, custom in here. But yeah, a custom out of the two, he's most likely to get the most ping. So he'll have to step up a bit, even though yeah, he's already trying to step up to max ability as it is. But hey Nathan, I'll be right back one sec.
All right.
Wait, Messi, are you streaming or something?
Yeah, I am.
One sec. So now we're just waiting on uh both teams to queue. Forces at 10, which is 2 minutes now. Yo, methed up logic.
What's up?
What's going on?
You gonna join?
Alright, I need to actually be hosted. start the game if they're ready.
I can start it. Go ahead and give
Yeah,
it to FaZe Brokey.
FaZe Brokey, of course.
Alright, we'll go ahead and start it.
FaZe Brokesters. Man, I'm just tired.
It's been a morning.
It's been an evening for me.
Yeah, shut up, British gunless idiot.
Or Obamacare.
Okay, shut the fuck up, Brit.
Alright, who do you think's gonna win here? Like, you've got Imby and Tucker. Tucker's like one of the best players in the league right now, but you've got the European duo right here.
So wait, has the game started?
Game started.
Oh. So here comes the push on a cat here from the slave side. Thank you, Messi, so much for Co. And here comes Swagston actually taking out Imby, and it's going to be a 1 versus 1. It's going to be Tucker against Custom Stick here, and Tucker takes him out. It's another 1v2 for Tucker. I mean, that's the first round on the board for the Spazzy Scotty side, but I mean, Tucker's probably going to be 1v2ing this entire game, so.
Yeah, I saw they just stuck Imby right on the car, and while Tucker will just handle everything else, but like, I'm hoping it's just gonna be Tucker versus these two, and I don't know if they have enough firepower to take down Tucker.
But why is Tucker so good? Like, does he just play this game like 10 hours a day, or like how does one acquire such good skill in Minecraft?
Oh, he allows specs.
I'll ask.
So here comes the tag onto Mac here, but it's just going to be 2 people out long for now. They're going to rotate Imby at 58%, but both of them are low, 27 and 6%. So 33% of health between the 2 P players on the slave side. However, there's a P50 dink onto Imby, and it will be Tucker versus 2 yet again.
Okay, they got a pick. It's all on Tucker with a minute left too.
Yeah, so Tucker, I mean, the 2 T players do have 33% of health. Between them, Tucker does take out one. Can he get the other? No, he can't land the no-scope quite yet, but he's already dead due to this nade. Somehow not. Never mind, but the knife will kill him.
That's Tucker, another 1-on-2. He's 4-0 right now. Here comes a cat push.
Initial flash will blind Mac and Custom. There's going to be a huge nade here, doing significant damage to both players. And Swagston gets a pin in there, and it's going to be another kill from Tucker here. Spazzy has yet to get a kill. Oh, now he does, but it's a +1 with the nade.
Oh, look at that. Imby gets his first kill.
Imby.
Imby. Spazzy Scotty already winning the 3 pistol rounds. Now here comes the first buy round. Let's see, I think they both have AKs. Yeah, they both do. Swagston using 200 IQ flashes.
Now here comes the nade onto Ace, so it's going to be a nade stack. And only 2 people on the Ace. The Tucker actually does get taken out, and it's going to be a rare 1 versus 2 here for Spazzy. And Spazzy does get dinked. He's got a whole hailstorm both toward him. They might try to get the bomb down, actually, maybe get some extra plant money. The entire $300 in the bank right there. But that won't happen. Swagston is to kill Spazzy, and it's the first round on the board for the slaves. Or servants, rather.
They, I noticed, you see their teamwork, like they just nade stack site. And like, you know, they just take him out. Swagston going long right now. Have another buy. Imby's on the op.
Oh, Imby is an opper. He's doing the Ops EZ as I taught him. He is my disciple. Anyways, it appears as though there's going to be a double op setup here for the CT side and Spazzy Scotty. Smoke is still down and long. Spoppy's wearing something that isn't quite there yet. However, they're just going to regroup toward the entrance from T-spawn along doors, and it looks like it'll be a double cat push. From Max, from Swankston and Custom. Spoppy getting his first kill, though, just straight up wrecked him like Alexi B wrecked X7's girlfriend, causing him to get kicked from Ents, but it's going to be Mac versus 2. I digress yet again. Mac flashes. Just... They know where he is, and he'll just try to run out here, maybe get a kill or two. And he's got a firestorm explosion coming from Carr, but Spoppy doesn't die somehow because Tucker just bails him out. It's the 4th round on the board here for the CTs. I mean, I think the Ts really need this round or the next one if they want to have a chance to stay in this map.
Yeah, they reset the economy of the servants. We're going to see if they can bring this back somehow. Maybe a CT push. They haven't really played with the CT area. They've mostly been going cat.
Yeah, of course. Now here comes the push on the cat from one of them. Does get mollied off. Both players will have to wait.
Playing close up. Or that's Tucker.
Well, yeah, Tucker's just playing really, really aggro. Now he's just going to opt for a more passive stance. However, there's going to be 2 people pushing toward long. Swankston to lead the charge here. There's a player toward cat. It's Spoppy. Just with the op trying to buy time for Tucker here. But both players are going to come towards long. I think Tucker realizes this and misses the first shot. And just a general exchange of fire. No significant damage done to either players on either team. And with a minute to go, less than a minute now, they're just going to try to chillax here. Spoppy at 34% actually, and Custom at 72%.
Here comes Mac coming up cat. Both pushing up cat right now.
Yeah, Spoppy's here with the AK and on the CT, and Tucker's just watching along. They're going to shift along. Oh no, the timing. The timing is so not in their favor. Tucker's trying to get one. He misses the shot. However, Spoppy just recompensates for that, getting one. Tucker cannot connect the flick. It misses, and it'll be Tucker versus Swankston here. Mac really needs to run if he wants the servants to have a chance here. Tucker at 67%, Mac at 65%. Virtually identical health, but not identical gameplay. Tucker's just going to try to hide behind the smoke, a very passive angle, while Mac is actively hunting, and he collects the kill, netting the 2nd round on the board for the slaves, or servants, if Mindplex wants to sponsor us.
Big brain plays from the servants.
Yeah, because, I mean, this is just really good for the servants here. If they really want to, they need to at least get 5 rounds, maybe 4 on the T side of Dust, too. If they really...
From Tucker. He has an op.
Oh yeah, Tucker knows where they are, and so all Spoppy has to do is just wait and buy time. Here comes Tucker behind them, misses the initial deke shot, gets naded, but they know where he is. Tucker, are they blind or something? Like, what's wrong with them? So one of them is just going to push up long while the Tucker just spotted here in long doors, really a 2v1 for Tucker. And the timing is not in his favor. Tucker does get Genius a Mind Strike, but that's the bomb. All Tucker's got to do is watch it, and he misses the pre-scope, and that's just going to be Swankston to take him out. 3rd round on the board.
Closer than I think they'd like that there. Swagston pulling up a 7 and 4 stats right now, with Tucker at being 7 and 3 right now. So let's see what they can do. This European duo certainly showing off right now.
Here comes some gunfire toward the A side. Here comes Swagston pushing in, taking out Spoppy, while Tucker is pushed up toward the long doors. And he's going to go T-spawn. Tucker is scout tagged at 26%, so he's easily beatable. 2-shot with pistol.
Right beside, there is. They left an op in T-spawn.
Tucker picks up the AWP. Oh no. If Tucker were to win this round, this is going to be terrible. Because, I mean, I don't even think there are... Both of them... Well, one of them isn't scoutable immediately, or questionable, depending on if he has armor. So, this alt might not really make all the difference. If I knew their helps, I would opt for the scout. Because, I mean, better no-scope, better accuracy, but still. Either way, Tucker's going to be pushing out long. There might have been a hit reg on the shot there. Tucker might just elect to save this, and just might be able to jam.
I think he will.
He will do just that.
Bomb's already taken.
Seeing both players on the site, he's reluctant to continue, and he'll just wrap around toward the T-spawn. But here comes Custom Stick trying to take him out. Custom spawning where the long doors, but Tucker will lurk behind the T-spawn car. And that's GG. We are tied at 4.
4-4 now. Let's see what Swagston and Custom can do here. Why does he call himself Genius of Mind Stride?
Because
I don't know,
he's the
maybe he's
genius
just
of
not.
mind
He might be a
strike.
genius of mind stride, but not a genius at spelling. Anyways, here comes two people pushing up toward Cat. It'll be
That was the
Custom
longest he could go with the name.
and they're scatting, but Tucker in that little corner takes out Custom Stick, and it will be Mac versus 2. He's on the Cat position. They don't know where he is, so he does have the element of surprise. Now, with that smoke, they do know he is positioned up toward Cat.
I don't know what he's doing right now. Is he trying to... Is he spazzing out?
He might just try to wait for the long position. And here comes the flash. While the smoke is going to eventually dissipate, he's just going to flash one towards CT, but nothing is going to come of it. Tucker destroys him, and it's 5-4. The Spazzy Scotty side will take the lead once more. The slaves are buying up. They do have a very good round, I believe. Genius of Mind Strike with the AK, and Mac with the AWP.
Mac
See if he can make anything out of this round. It'll be a long push. Spoppy gets taken out. Out-opt by Mac. And Tucker might have hit the shot onto the CT cross, but the bomb will most likely go down. Tucker's got 40 seconds to do this. Nade and a molly gets thrown his way, but Nade is exchanged. Tucker does take a couple hits of damage. He's down at 8 hearts. Now quickly down to 0 as Swagston takes him out with the AWP. Just an ace for him, and his, I believe, 9th kill of the game.
That would be
Whereas Custom has won. So, I mean, Mac is really doing all the heavy lifting here. I mean, if they really want to win this game, I think that any potential victory has got to start with one map, and it's got to be on Dust 2. And so here we are, Spoppy trying to peek. Mac misses the first shot, misses the second, but Spoppy, here comes Spoppy, he's pushing. Nope, gets taken out. While Mac does take one deagle shot to the chest, it'll be at 49%.
It's Tucker with the M4.
It will be Tucker. It's 149 points of health against 100, and remember, this is Tucker. I mean, two players, of course, have the advantage no matter how good you are, but Tucker is smoked off the site, does get naded just for a slight bit of damage there. It is negligible. The bomb will go down. They do know where he is now. Tucker with a lucky Juan Deeg, maybe not so much luck, but more aim, as Tucker's just going to run onto the A-bomb site and just quickly destroys Swagston's entire Mind Strike career. Spazzy Scotty take the lead once again, 6-5.
Tucker, another 1-on-2. You can't take those 1v1s against that player right there.
I mean, if I were the Slaves T side, what I would do is first, I mean, I would eliminate Imbi right away. I think they're doing a great job of doing that. Just immediately going for those 1v2s, because I mean, if you would be if you're just going to be trying to 1v1 against Tucker or 1v1 against Imbi, I mean, you never know what could happen. I mean, there's always going to be the factor of a lucky dink, a hit reg, no matter how terrible that player is, no matter how good that player is in Spoppy's case, because you just can't win against the best in the league here. I mean,
they do get a flash.
If you're going to 1v1 against the best player in the league, it's going to be a really hard thing. There's just no way you can beat Spoppy in a one-on-one duel. So, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Like, you can't go against...
Did you see what I did there?
You can't go against this player named Spot. Tucker flashed again.
Yeah, so here comes the car. There's going to be a player toward car. That'll be Spoppy just trying to bide his time. Tucker, meanwhile, takes out Genius of Mind Strike. It'll be a 1 versus 2 for Mac. He does get fired at from Spoppy's direction, but he knows Tucker is up close on the site. Mac just trying to do eco damage, maybe trying to take out the AWP in the hands of Spoppy, and he's going to run through the smoke, maybe saving grace, perhaps. Spoppy's going to peek, but Tucker will take him out as he's going to retreat toward the CT spawn. 7-5, Spoppy's at 2%, and speaking of 7 and 5, Tucker was 75% at the end of that round, and it is 7-5 right now. If I were the Slaves, I would want another round, ideally, because, I mean, let's be realistic here. I mean, a T side with Tucker on Dust 2, I mean, you can't expect to get many rounds of that, but I think the Slaves are doing a fantastic job of maybe pulling off an upset here. Meanwhile, he gets pre-digged by Spoppy as he's putting out balcony. He is probably, I mean, that's a balcony long. Spoppy's going to get double nade stack here. Spoppy tossing out a nade, trying to do some initial damage here, and Mac takes out Spoppy. It'll be a 1-up versus 2 on Tucker here, but they're low. 7-53. Tucker trying to go with the AWP. They might actually try to chuck a nade if they have one. I don't know if they have one yet. Tucker takes out Mac, and here comes Genius of Mind Strike at 6 points of health. And oh no. if Tucker loses this could, this could not bode very well for him. I mean, Mac does have 11 times customs kills here, but to be fair, he does have 173 ping versus Tucker's 23. So 150 ping advantage here for Tucker, but let's see if the timing is in his favor. Nope, he does know where he is, but Genius of Mind Strike missing the Beagle shot. Tucker's at 58%, and he opts for the M4A4 in lieu of the AWP, and looks like he's just going to kamikaze push out with the Beagle, and that's it. Genius of Mind Strike is to die, and Tucker is to live, granting his team an 8-5 win in the first half. So, I mean, look, my initial analysis, you guys want to hear the professional analysis here?
What's your professional analysis here?
Alright, welcome to Professional Analysis, sponsored by Matt Galt, and here we're going to discuss very interesting things. First of all, I really like their pushes toward the, I really like the initial T-side pushes by the Slaves. I think they were doing a fantastic job of isolating those 2v1s on MB, because, I mean, even if you are as good as Tucker, like, I mean, there's no way you're going to win a 2v, what do you call it? I mean, a 1v2.
Like, you won't...
No matter how good you are, if you've got just an entire storm of bullets headed toward you, chances are, you're not going to win that. I mean, of course you can, but that'll be a much lesser rate than it's going to be a 2v2, because, I mean, look, Spazzy can get a lucky dink, Tucker can get a hit reg, and, I mean, the round can just be flipped entirely on its head. So I really like the job that the Slaves are doing, but we really have to see the T-side in this conclusion of this map, because, I mean, my initial prediction for what's going to happen is I do think that that the team Spazzy Scotty is going to carry this one and take us to our second map with a 1-0 lead, but they really, I mean, I've noticed that the Slaves are sort of more passive, so they really need to just push out on the site and just take AKs and just straight up turn the A-bomb site into Columbine High School and just, like, spray it all everywhere with a bunch of nades utility and do all the good stuff to get them this map win. And I'm sorry, I think that was too soon. But
I'm demonetized now, aren't I?
Yeah, I guess most people don't get those kind of jokes. Guess they're aimed for a younger audience. Unfortunate.
But, it's 8-5 now. And I did like their pushes, their flashes. Let's see what they can do on the CT side, because...
Yeah, Messi, I'm remunerating you for the $2 that you lost off the stream.
You better pay me back, bro.
Alright, what's your PayPal?
Tucker's pushing out long right now.
Speaking of PayPal, Tucker used to be on Final Spark, a team that somebody in this very chat room happened to pay off. Anyway, here comes Tucker just pushing out, but he's getting 2v1 and he gets taken down. It'll be Spoppy, 1 versus 2, maybe trying to eliminate a player or two, but he's just got a bunch of bullets headed his way. He's out long, they know where he is, and it's just a matter of time, really. He tries to crash behind the car, but Swagston's P250 takes him out, and that'll be a 13th kill on the board for him, despite him being only at 8 points of health at the end of the round. Great stuff from the Slaves.
So now
Also, you can't say SS, you're going to get demonetized.
Oh, you're right. It's 8-6 overall now. They're going through CT.
Oh, it'll be Spoppy through CT and Tucker on the cat position. They know where both players are, but why are they focusing on Spoppy? They ought to be focusing on Tucker, but it doesn't matter. Swagston getting a $900 bonus in the bank. Swagston just trying to one-pump Tucker with a Nova. Although unsuccessfully, Tucker is 16%, and he's going to get flashed. I don't see any way where he can do this. I mean, Swagston at 79, Genius of Mind Strike at 66 here, and it's just a matter of time, in my opinion. But Tucker does have a P250. No AWP or AK or anything that can do a bunch of damage, but he will go the way of Spoppy. He's going to go Spoppy's route earlier in this round by just crouching in the CT with 55 seconds left here. And he's just going to stall, maybe try to wait for an initial aggro push, trying to get a peek toward mid, but he does spot a player toward car, trying to get off the dink, and it appears as though he's trapped inside here. They know where he is, but Tucker just deagling away. Almost half a minute to go. He has to get out now if he wants Spazzy Scotty to win this round. Oh my god, he does get taken down by Swagston. Not before getting a kill onto Custom, though.
Normally,
I mean, I initially thought that Tucker was going to pull out an absolute miracle, but, I mean, as per usual, Mac with another ace, here to deny.
Normally, against any normal team, Tucker, he would have waited for the pushes up cat and long. He could have gotten the plant and put it in a 2-on-1 with post plant, but these players servants, they can just kind of wait. They don't mind waiting for, 50 seconds.
Speaking of waiting, it appears as though they won't wait as they kill Spazzy first, and it'll be a 2v1 for Tucker yet again. Tucker 1 and 2 on the half with 14 points of health. I mean, can he really do this again? He was almost successful the first time. His second time, the charm, he gets naded, a late nade that he didn't even see coming. Takes him out, and it'll be 3-0 from the slaves here. They've taken the round lead. It's now 9-8. I mean, if they just get more rounds, I think this is a done deal. But you never know. I mean, the Spazzy Scotty side does have the best player in the league. I mean, once Spazzy does get on a roll, there's no stopping him, and you just can't mess with the best player in the league like that.
Yeah,
anyways, here comes a cat push. Tucker gets one pump, then immediately PT, well, not one pump technically, but almost one pumped, and Tucker immediately quick switches to the P250, takes him out. Excuse me, my tongue's in a little bit of a twister right now.
It's all on Imby with the AK right now. He's pushing up Cat. Let's see.
Best player in the league.
He's got to deal with someone on car and someone on A sites.
Yeah, so he's going to fire toward the person rotating from A site to barrels. I believe that is custom stick. Or no, rather Mac. Spazzy eats a fat nade. He is low. He's going to have a hailstorm of bullets toward his way, and it'll be Genius of Mindstrike's Deagle shot, his second kill of the half, to take him out, getting a 4th round on the board for the slaves. The servants, rather.
Let's see, they're back on an eco right now.
Yeah, Tucker's only got a scout, and there's going to be an initial mid-pick, but so is Custom. He's on the scout. Custom is scout-tagged, while Tucker is full health. So, great advantage coming in from Tucker, trying to get that initial damage. He might just get another scout-tag here. He does. Both players are low, but there is a huge nade. Spazzy taken out by Mac with the Desert Eagle Blaze. And although both players are at 30 and 26%, but Tucker is at 51. So, almost identical combined health between them. Tucker tries to fire off a nade, but Custom Scout is there to take him down, and it'll be 5-0. I mean, I don't know why they're just getting sniped. Like, it's just a plow that's stopped in its tracks. It really needs to get turned on again. The engine of the plow needs to get turned on, rather. I'm terrible at making innuendos this time of day.
You've got like, the two players. You've got Tucker 16 and 9, while Imby's 3 and 14. And you've got Swagston 19 and 8.
Yeah, eat your heart out, Bach. Anyways, nade from, I believe that was Spazzy won't go anywhere. Neither will the nade from both the slave players. Spazzy, meanwhile, is going out long, taken out by Custom Stick with a scout in the 5th round, even though he has a lot of money. I don't know what he's doing. Like, why is he not bought the AWP? Either way, the scout will work as an AWP this time, taking out Spazzy. Bomb is dropped right near car on long, and it'll be Tucker with the AK-47 to try to save his team and avert disaster. Because, I mean, if it's 6-0, they're going to be reset on an eco, and 7-0, that's just going to be a commanding lead. It's virtually impossible to win 8 rounds in a row, or 7 rounds in a row, rather. So Tucker really needs this round if he wants Spazzy Scotty to get anywhere on this map and not go down with a handicap starting the second map. Tucker won't even go anywhere. Just gets deagled to death. Genius of Mindstrike opts for the AK here. And it'll be 6-0. It appears as though Tucker... Well, let's see what gun Tucker pulls out.
Yeah, that was their buy, so they should be on an eco? Looks like he's just buying armor.
I think I heard him...
I heard him buy armor.
Yeah, same, but Spazzy will opt for the PT-50 here. There's going to be a long peek, because they know they're on eco. They're just trying to get these eco frags and mop them up here. Spazzy trying to push through the smoke. Stewie 2K style. Sees nothing, but he will see something as there's going to be a player toward barrels. Back of A site, just looking out there. There's going to be a gunfight toward long, and it will be Tucker with the AK P250 quick switch. Never mind, they're not on eco. Spazzy gets taken out by Mac, and it'll be Tucker near the pit, just trying to rotate. He does take out Genius of Mindstrike in the meantime, though. While Mac is at 30%, Tucker is at 75%. They're both on the AK. Mac is one tap now, and with that molly, that's the first round on the board for Tucker and his team. I mean, that's just great. I mean, that's great play from Tucker there. I really appreciate that. Anyways, First round on the board for the Spazzy Scotty terrorist side. I mean, the offense really needs a boost here, and although the Slaves do have money, Mac they're just going to try to push mid, but Spoppy's going to try to push the A site. Tucker, meanwhile, at mid, does get isolated into a 1 versus 2, but they know where he is, and Spoppy is going to take the advantage to push out. He's going to take the initiative. He doesn't care anymore. And Tucker's going to rotate toward long as well. They're just getting timing into oblivion here. No pun intended. There's going to be Spoppy out of Smack, and it'll be a 1 versus 2 for Custom Stick here with the AWP. Spotted from behind and knife, and it will be 6-2 here.
We may need a ref.
For what? I can screen share. What do you need? PM.
So Tucker's on the op right now, and so is MB.
PM me in Minecraft.
And it looks like servants might be. They're just staying on a site right now. They're playing their passive European style
Hello.
that I really like.
So basically, Tucker's crying. He thinks one of them's cheating. So
I can screen share.
he thinks one of them's toggling.
We can see about that after the game. Just let's do it after this map if you want. Or should we do it after the game? There's gonna be a hailstorm.
Just after the whole game.
After the entire game.
Yeah.
Just don't let him relaunch. He was going to be a firestorm toward Carr. Spoppy does get taken out. It'll be Tucker with a hit right towards the A site, and it'll be a 1 versus 2 here for him at 11 points of health. And, I mean, with the AWP and Tucker, anything's possible, but even though the AWP is in his hands, he is trapped here toward the right side along. The smoke will try to save him, as he might try to regroup somewhere else and try to push toward Cat or CT, but with 3/4 of a minute to go, he's just standing at long, not really doing anything, not minding his own business, and I don't think the Slaves need to peek. He does get spotted, does take some hits, actually. Narrowly misses them, while the T side also is missing them. And here comes Tucker again at long with 25 seconds to go. Fires off a shot toward a speculative shot. And does he just want to save this? I mean, 1/4 of a minute, he's got to get out now, and he will do just that, try to fire off a shot, and doesn't even get the shot off. And it'll be Genius Mind Strike to take him out before he can even get the shot off, and it'll be map point for the Slaves.
I got it off before you, huh?
Yeah, Jinx. Okay, anyways, it was like 0.1 seconds either way. But it's still pretty funny because the servants here have, what, 5 map points?
Yeah, they
have got 5 map points, and this is going to be huge. Yeah, Jason, because it's filtered. Spoppy on the Scout, Tucker on the Deagle. Their eco is completely ruined. The flash gets fired off. Tucker is taken down, and it'll be Spoppy with the Scout. The best player in the league has got to prove it. Custom only takes half a heart of damage, and Spoppy is just going to get an entire beating here, provided he doesn't do something miraculous. I mean, this is the best player in the league. Fires off a molly through the smoke. Spoppy's at Carr, just pistoling away, but there is going to be a player toward Cat as well to take him out. It'll be Swagston's M4A4 headshot to take him down, and that will be map 1 in the bag for the Servants side. Good game. I really did not expect that. What about you, Messi? What do you think?
I didn't. I expected, Tucker to at least he put up a great fight. Hang on, let me export these stats. So as we see from these stats right here,
Wait, what's the next map?
What is the next map?
Cash.
Alright, we head now to Cache. Cache. I'll be right back, actually.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Just 1 second. It appears as though the Slaves have picked CT.
Alright. And so what do you think, Aiden? Like, we had a big game from Tucker, no show from Imby. And on the other side, it's a big game from Mac and Swagston. Mac Swagston. And an okay game.
I think it's just really inconsistent. Like, I don't think Spazzy as much as he should be. At the same time, I don't think Custom is. So it's basically just between Mac and Tucker, really. And it's all about like who can assist the other one more, like with their teammates.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I don't know who's getting screen shared right now.
Maybe no. Jason said after the game.
Or going to get... Oh, not our... But who will...
Can let me be right back. Just give me like 2 seconds. Wait, what?
So yeah, now it's cash. We're gonna see how the European players play on the CT side.
All right. Jason, duly noted. Let's.
Wait, Mac's asking for a reload.
Yeah, we have...
I don't think we should give it to him. The
Save
lobby
now
is
for
frozen, and I mean,
No, that's fair enough.
fair enough. Messi, do a coin flip for Oblivion versus Loki. I mean, I can call it right now, but there's no proof. Flip a coin. Flip a coin. It is tails. Yeah, I got tails. But no, I think you should do it officially because they need proof. Or whatever. I mean, either way, whatever works. I just want less of a hassle.
Yeah, okay, that's done.
Alright, have they queued their respective sides?
Alright, looks like they're ready.
This game will be kicking off.
Mac's not ready yet. Now we just gotta wait for Mac. Should I just stop it?
No. A special shout out to West Eye, our favorite follower, who's been closely tracking this commentating, and I love you, Westy. You're hot.
We love Westy here.
Yeah. Especially with the whole coronavirus crisis uniting, and you have artists forming unions to stop them getting demoted. I think artistic tools should unite as well. I mean, Paintbrush over here really needs to step up his game if he doesn't want to get fired because of the coronavirus. Either way, it'll be an interesting.
I'm stopping.
And what? I was doing the parkour on the game name, and you just
Omega lol.
made me fall off the frickin' letters, Messy. You just frickin'. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Let me plug this in real quick. Where's Mac? Why isn't he here?
I mean, yeah, Matt called R. It should be for a start, either way.
Is he taking a poop? Okay.
Dude, he always does that, I swear.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, fucking hell, I like this stupid Discord glitch. I haven't gotten it in so long, so I thought the ghost was clear. Hey, Ian, can I get a whitelist? Also, I said, I don't think Mac's cheating, so maybe let him be lucky. I said Mac literally clapped me yesterday, dude dropped. Dude
I mean,
dropped 31
yeah,
on me.
to the crew.
People, I mean, I don't know who they want screen shared. That'll be up to everybody else, and it'll be up to the managers. But, I mean, I'm the head manager, so I don't know who.
Yeah.
I don't suspect anybody of cheating right now, so I don't know what they're talking about. Either way, I think...
No, I said Mac. I said in my opinion, Mac's like a top fucking player. Because I said, I mean, he didn't exactly clap me. I dropped 19-19, and we lost like 16-6, and he had Brady as well.
Anyways,
But Mac dropped 31 over Brady as well.
here comes the push onto Catwalk. Looks like Swanson's going to be trying to get knifed by Spoppy here. Spoppy does take him out with a P250, but he is low, and it'll be Tucker with a P250 dink. Spoppy at 8%, and that'll be the first round on the board for the Spazzy Scotty team. God.
And can I get a white low? Thanks.
Yeah, I listed you, dude.
Spit.
Honestly, if it was anyone, I'd say custom, just because like he's blacklisted and all. But
Yeah,
Blacklisted
I
is the
honestly-
most
I
legit
think
man.
custom with like the wrong smoke or something. Oh, actually, not the wrong smoke. Oh,
No, I think Custom actually got,
are you allowed to do that?
So here comes the A push from Tucker here. Well, meanwhile, Spoppy is going into Z with a Nova. Tucker, meanwhile, gets taken out by Mac. It'll be a 1 versus 2. The ladder to Cat from Highway has been broken, but they do know where he is, looks like. He's going to rotate to
Wait,
4th and attempt to get the bomb from
Are you allowed to do that?
What, Molly the ladder? Yeah, of course you are.
The hell?
And Spoppy does get dinked here, and there's
Is that
another
allowed?
dink.
Alright.
In MSCL?
Yeah, people do that in MSCL all the time.
People
Like,
do it, but like since there's no proof of it, it's not allowed. But I mean,
what do
since
you mean
it's,
there's no
it's
proof?
allowed.
It's not a glitch. Like, you can just say, oh, I mollied that to prevent somebody from coming there. I mean, you'll
Oh,
never
no,
know.
Mac purposely mollied it. I just watched him. I mean,
Yeah, I know that's a purposeful molly. I don't see anything wrong with that in particular, but I mean, like,
well, because look, it blocks it off for the whole. It takes it out for the whole
yeah,
game.
we
Purposely
can,
does.
yeah, management can decide on that later. Meanwhile, Tucker does get Scout Tiger's going to push out toward him, and it'll be Tucker getting naded again. It'll be at 13 points of health,
Yes,
Molotov off. Yeah, Crow, we need to put that in the manager's chat to decide, because...
Okay. I mean, I don't think it.
I think
I
that's,
don't
that's
what?
happened about
What happened?
3 games.
Fired the ladder.
They purposely molly the ladder so they can't get highway.
Here comes Tucker trying to push out Squeaky. They know where he is now. He does get spotted, and I'm lagging, but Tucker
Who
does
did
get
it?
the kill on a Genius on Mindstrike.
I
Slaves.
don't know. One of them. I don't know if it was
Yeah,
on purpose.
I think it was
or-
Mac.
It was, but
Now here comes the nade on the Tucker. He does get taken out
Are
in
we
the end.
allowed to do that? Because that's big brain.
that is
Yeah,
big.
I mean,
rounds,
I don't
honestly,
know.
Yeah,
I
like,
think you should be allowed. I mean, I don't know, really.
Honestly, I don't think it should be allowed.
Yeah, me
I
neither.
think
I don't think
starting
it should be
now it
allowed.
should because we didn't have a rule.
Cat is
It should be.
already broken
If
enough.
it accidentally happens,
really,
it
Cat.
accidentally happens. But if you purposely throw it, it's probably like a warning point.
yeah, as a
Yeah,
We'll
no,
do
no,
that for
because
the
you mean
next
lost.
time.
we'll
'Cause
announce
he
Yeah,
didn't know.
Cat is really broken as it is. I think this
That's actually big brain though. Holy
Big
shit! I
brain.
never fucking thought of that. Like I don't know why. Even though like I guess I'm just scared of it.
Like
I don't know.
I want to do that in a regular.
I mean, I'm
game.
scared of a head glitching idiot on cat. Anyways, here comes
Hey,
Tucker.
you could definitely do it in a ranked as long as
Spazzy.
you purposely don't do it. For example, like throw the fire in
Scotty
the
gets
beginning.
taken out on top of forklift in an attempt to get on cat. Here comes Tucker pushing out into the A main. Tucker doodling away. Genius of Mind Strike flashed off, but Tucker can't exactly get a kill anymore. Genius of Mind Strike at 43, Tucker at 46, Tucker at 73, and Tucker at 45 here. Tucker with the deagle actually gets a hit onto
In
Genius.
the second map right now.
Yeah.
Yes. Spazzy Scotty have won the first map. I mean, not Spazzy Scotty, Slaves. Anyways,
Yeah,
here comes
that-
Tucker pushing out onto the cat position. Mac really
plays
needs to
so
stand
well.
tall here. He
I don't know
needs
if
to,
Tucker's just spotting out, but Mac's playing so well.
yeah, he needs to stand tall here. There's going to be a crucial round, and Mac, what's he doing? He does get an initial deagle tag onto Mac here. Tucker's just hiding, waiting for the drop here, but Mac just needs to play time. I don't know what he's thinking. Tucker pushing out onto forklift, maybe trying to get a deagle tag, but nope. The Nova headshot will come in, and that will be the third round on the board for the Servants.
No, Mac's playing really smart. I wonder if I'm allowed to PM him. Actually, I don't think so. I was gonna PM him. Be careful for when Tucker throws a one-way, because I mean he hasn't done it yet. So I wonder if I'm allowed to do that.
No,
I'd
we
do
can't
that.
give them an advantage. I want to see this one way too. Tucker's on a scout right now.
Yeah, I know he's gonna be doing it soon. Because like, I don't know how to throw it. Maybe he doesn't know how to throw it either. Because I don't know.
What do you
how to
mean
throw it.
one
Shot
way?
does the one way you can pick off cat, and they can't see you. I'm such.
Oh.
I know where to shoot now.
Where
So
is
if someone
that?
tries
though?
a one
I
way
don't
against
understand.
me, if you're watching the stream, if you try one way against me in the 2v2 tournament, I'm going to destroy you. As soon as I see that smoke, I'm shooting right at the spot.
But I mean, where? Where's the one way?
You throw it like on that little box in a main, like at the end of it near Squeaky wall.
Yeah.
And you can shoot. You can jump on that little box to the right, hugging against like the entrance of Squeaky wall. You see what he just did? But with the smoke, he didn't even need the smoke, I guess. But it's usually with the smoke, so you don't get hit.
And here comes Genius the Mind Strike, taking out Tucker to be a 1 versus 1.
Oh my God,
Custom
you
versus
Tucker.
Indy here. He's got a knife. And
They're
he
beating
takes out.
Tucker's team.
Oh
They're
no,
simply
poor
doing it.
Tucker.
Oh my gosh. Wait, has Tucker lost yet or no?
No, this is the upper bracket. So whoever.
So this means I'm going against these guys? I need to know how they're beating Tucker. I need to 2v2 them with Westy and see how it goes. Just for fun. I
Yeah.
know they're good, don't get me wrong, but
Like they have a unique play style
I
that
feel like I'm better than this.
just
Like I'm
works.
looking how they're playing, I don't know how they're beating Tucker. I think Tucker's just playing bad. I need to spec Tucker, that's what I need to do. That's an AK. Okay, now's the time to see if he's like, there.
Big brained. So here
So-
comes Tucker.
I'll say something. I have to say something when it comes to like a boost, comes to like a.
Tucker's pushing out near forklift. Eats a nade, but minimal damage here. They're gonna both push on the highway trying to eliminate the cat player. Meanwhile, Custom just buying time here. Custom behind quad. Just flashes in the air. I think Mac might have been blinded by that flash, but both players still lurking under the catwalk.
That's
And Imby gets taken out by a Genius Mind Strike, and it'll be Tucker in a 1 versus 2 again. Flash Tucker's way. He's gonna try to get the cat player first. I mean priorities, but here
you know what
comes
the problem
Custom.
is here?
What?
Tucker isn't free to do anything because Poppy dies so damn early.
Yeah, I mean it's the same thing basically that happened with me in the game against you guys. Is that
That's like suspicious. He's a hit. Okay, look. So Mac and Custom are winning also because of one thing I'm noticing. They're using utility to the they're using it perfection. The perfection.
That's what we
Like their utility is actually insane.
That's what
Like
we
I've
talked
always
about
had
on-
trouble against these guys because I'm always flashed. I'm pretty sure that's why they're winning. 100%.
We talked about that on Dust 2. Like each time they peeked a corner, they'd throw a perfect flash. The player would get blinded. They'd
Yeah.
have to. They'd like
Yeah,
easily.
The problem with that, but I know how to counter it now because I went through on Mac so many times. So there it is. I told you, Messi. There it is. I don't know how they do it, but that's the one way you need. Or actually, no, they messed it up. He messed it up, so there's not gonna do it. Take it back.
Well, they don't have an op, so they can't really do anything.
I mean, can you see through it? No, you really
Here
can't.
comes Tucker flanking down.
unless you're using FS smoke, here comes Tucker with the flank on a custom stick trying to net the second round on the
Alright,
board.
back to 2v1.
But that's with Tucker missing a shot here. Imby goes down as Imby falls.
Now
It'll be
watch
Tucker
this,
trying to
dude.
rise
Look how
up here.
smart
It'll be
this guy plays. Okay,
back
Tucker.
at 20%.
just like he plays like it's play. Look, there's the nade. Bye, Tucker. See what I mean? Like he plays really well.
He's so
Like that's why this kid's like, or this guy's just insane. Like I cannot kill him in ranked. Well, I can actually. No, I can kill him in ranked. But this is why he beat me in ranked, because he just uses utility to the perfection. Like it is, he uses it very well.
I mean,
It's
I
really
don't
fun
know.
to watch it too, because Tucker is a really great player. He drops aces on people who push him. That's why Mac's not pushing him, and Custom is. Custom's gonna
Yeah,
get
Custom
taken
is
out by him
pushing.
probably. Yeah, see, he gets taken out. But then Mac is gonna throw his nade, way back, headglitch, which is what you kind of need to do on cash. It's cheap and it's like kind of scummy, but like when you're
Yeah,
against the best player in the game, okay, this is more of the
yeah,
one I was
you
talking
really
about,
need to
but
get
it's
an
not
advantage
right.
against Sloppy if you want to beat the best player. I mean, you really need to beat Sloppy. Like, Tucker's easy, but I mean, Sloppy's simply best player in the league. And
but
Tucker.
He just jumped. No, he didn't jump glitch, did he? Did anyone inspect that from his point of view?
Yeah, but I don't know if that was a jump glitch, actually.
I'm gonna clip that.
Wait, Messi, did you spec that?
I didn't. I spec the other guy that got shot, Mac, but
He looked like he jumped. That's
he
why
looked
I'm,
like he
I'm not
jumped,
sure
but I
about
think
that.
he shot once he hit the ground. So,
Tucker shoots midair though, so I'm gonna
or no,
be
I think he jumped onto the boxes or something.
I'm gonna check my clip software. If it looks like jump glitch, I'm gonna.
Let's see. Here comes.
So I'll
Tucker.
just show it to you guys and we can decide.
So here comes the smoke out Squeaky to assist Spompy in the push out, and they know he's here, and Spompy takes out Genius and Mindstrike with the AK-47 Vulcan and the Mac with the M4 against 2. Remember, there is no ladder on Cat, so he is the only person that can try to kill him is from Forklift and from that big box over there, as Mac shoots through the smoke, taking out Tucker, and it's Imby versus Mac.
Wait, you just shot
here.
through smoke?
Yeah, he just backed
push
him.
this.
And Mac with another dink, taking out Spompy with the M4 and the dink, and it will just be the 7th round on the board and a commanding lead for Spazzy, for the Slaves to CT side.
Imby didn't have to push that. He was stuck up there due to the ladder being burned, and like he pushes him, trying to take the fight that he's not gonna win.
Crow, because remember that cash game when you got, rightfully, when you got pissed at me, and for the other team for just having the weirdest hold on cash. Remember that game? Like, it was the last cash game we played together in rank?
Were you on the other team?
Yeah, I was on the other
Oh
team.
yeah, I remember telling you.
You
all
chewed me
did
out
was
for a good
push
5
Cat,
minutes for being on Cat, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, I
That's
mean,
right.
I really think Cat needs to be reworked. I just saw Y-Juice do it, and every time I played against Y-Juice in rank, I mean, Cash is like one of my, probably my
The
second
problem about Cash
least favorite
is
map.
somehow it rigs, and it's not even like somehow it rigs. Somehow I don't know how. Maybe because it's just a head showing or something. Like it's just really
Yeah.
stupid. It needs,
I mean,
it needs to
look.
be like one more shorter, one little
Cash
block.
is probably one of my least favorite maps out there, which is why I always hated playing against it, but I mean, Y-Juice would always head glitch in that angle, and it was so hard to kill him every time, so I just
No,
avoided
yeah, it's just
him
that you
entirely.
want it. I mean, Cat
So-
is a smart spot. So
Here comes Spompy with this SG. Won't last. Tucker self-nades, even though it was a +2. He was dead in the water either way. And that will be 8-2 in favor of the Slaves.
He threw his smoke down and then he sprayed through it.
yeah, that's not.
No, he threw it against the wall and sprayed through the wall with the smoke.
Well, what do you mean sprayed through the
Don't
wall
think
with
you
the
can do
smoke?
That's how it works. If you throw a smoke against the wall and you shoot through the wall, the bullets go through the wall.
Oh, wait, what the hell?
It's a well-known glitch that most people know.
This is literally the first time I've heard about that. What the
That
hell?
explains so
Bach
much of
does
low
it
he
all
kills
the
me.
time. Bach does
And
it
so does the
literally
low
all
he.
the time.
The low he. Ugh.
I remember one time someone accidentally got killed on Nuke because the smoke was thrown in lobby and someone was towards ramp and they shot towards lobby and they killed someone outside.
To be fair,
What the fuck?
even
I think
if
it was
you
Joe.
do
I'm
that-
pretty sure it was Joe.
To be fair, even if it does that, people do that in ranked all the time. No one gets bad. And also, so I don't think we should do anything. But also, I mean, as long as you don't like do it every round. But he didn't do it every round. Right? He just did it like once.
That was probably once, and I even think that's an accident, so...
No, honestly, yeah, I don't even think he meant to do it. I think he meant, am I shooting? Because yeah. All right. Anyway, just do it
Goes
back.
lost to
I
mouse
got it.
votes.
Wait, what happened?
I said FaZe lost to Mouse Sports.
Yeah, I mean, I predicted that. Obviously.
Yes, so did I. I mean, everybody
Props to
bets
God.
against FaZe.
Come on, dude.
I can't
Yeah,
wait for
I
like
just
OG to
love
beat
Rops.
Vitality,
He's just so hot.
Like that's gonna be a
Chill,
good stomp.
It's not weird.
Oh,
I'm
my
just saying, like,
game's in.
he's
2
hot as in
minutes.
he's
Phase
CS
2
pro.
owed 4s as well. That's
I
hilarious.
thought you were playing.
Yeah, I mean,
Forza
poor
got
Forza.
stopped.
Forza is so inconsistent. I swear to
One
God.
of you guys host my game.
Wait, did Phase this to Mouse Sports like March 28th or something?
One of you guys host my game.
I thought it was
That
being
last
moved to.
round shouldn't have counted because he wallbanged me using a glitch.
Shut the
No, but
fuck up, Tucker.
He had 7 on you anyway.
No,
It's like
the round before the last round.
it wasn't
One
gonna make
sec,
a
I'll be
damn
right back.
difference if you use smoke and shot you
it
through the
would
wall or
have
not.
made a
You're gonna
difference
get bumped.
because it was a 2v1,
Oh, that sucks.
and we would have won that round, and it,
I
then it would
agree.
have been 3-6.
Wholeheartedly,
Yeah,
Tucker.
money.
I agree.
Someone host my game. One of you
Buddy.
idiots.
I see.
Alright, yeah, one of you guys go host this game.
Alright.
Let me
I don't
see-
think it
let
matters.
me watch the replay again.
It doesn't matter if he shot him through the
Zywu,
wall
host
and
my
through
game,
smoke. I don't think he
Zywu.
meant to. Regardless of that, I mean, he was gonna lose regardless. It's a 2v1.
Zywu,
What?
host my game.
Do I have to really want to watch this?
Honestly, that's the second glitch abused in that game. I would redo the half.
I wouldn't. That's
Oh,
so
that's-
extra.
Well, that's the ladder broke into the molly, and also Tucker being shot.
Well, no,
through
no
the
one,
smoke.
no one either ducks for the ladder breaking though. That's actually.
That's because normally it's an accident. He ran up and threw a molly at it.
We also don't know, like. I mean, we would get proof of this as well.
We should just restart. Tell him not to shoot through the wall, and tell him not to fucking molly off the ladder, and then it's an actual fair thing. They're unable to flank from mid realistically because they couldn't go up cat. And on top of that, Tucker did get shot through the smoke on an important round. I would just restart the half.
It's...
Okay, I'm checking the smoke to see like.
The smoke thing is one thing. The ladder.
I also think we should.
Since we don't have a rule about it, I think it's not fair to like.
Well, no, there is a rule. Don't abuse glitches.
I know. Wait. I mean,
That's not a normal CS function. You're able to throw a molly at a ladder and break it. It is a glitch.
yeah, I guess. But do we have proof he like purposely did it? Because I just said like
I
there was a fire on ladder.
spectated him run up and throw it. He dropped it towards the start of the game, so he wouldn't have to deal with the cat flank.
See. I don't know.
Kuro, come host my game.
All right.
I would
Okay,
recommend.
I just watched this. He shot him in A while he was running back into A main. Like. Yeah.
Oh, he didn't like abuse anything.
No, he didn't abuse it. Tucker was running back
Alright,
into A
that's
main
alright.
and he caught him.
I'm gonna do anything for the ladder anyway. Tucker's just fucking crying. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think he shot him through the wall either. I didn't think that was possible. Why is Gavin in their call? Gavin, why are you in their call?
Because Tucker told me to join.
Why did you tell you to join? You're ghosting for them, Gavin?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, Gavin. Alright, anyway. Gavin, can you host Jason's game?
Alright, Kuro, host my game.
Oh,
Host my
Gavin.
game, Kuro.
I'm playing that game, bro. Idiot.
Gavin,
Zywu, host our
oh,
game.
you're playing it? Oh, yeah. Whoops. Alright, fine. I'll host the game. I want to watch this so bad. I want to see how Mac and Custom deal with it on T side.
You guys deal with the situation. Messi, you make the judgment call here.
Alright.
If he didn't shoot through the wall and smoke Messi, I would.
Wait, so is there any updates on the situation, or did I hear everything before?
So basically, I
Yeah,
rewatched
so
it.
wait, are we allowed to throw the molly then at all?
After
No,
this
I
game,
would.
yeah.
I'd say that you're after this one.
After this, because we'll make up
Yeah,
like an actual.
we've got to make a rule immediately, because
Then
I mean,
Tucker's gonna complain though.
So
Just
am I
get-
allowed
just
to
say
do
it's
that
a-
in my game today or not?
no, you're not allowed to do that in your game today.
Okay.
Do what in our game today?
Burn
They-
the-
at the start of the game, cash game,
actually
they threw a
hilarious, though. It's
molly
actually
at
big
the
burn.
ladder so they couldn't get flanked.
It's actually hard. to
Oh,
burn.
that's actually.
Am I allowed to freeze Jason if I wanted to?
Technically,
Man,
yes.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I managed to
technically
figure it
could, but I'm just not gonna cheat.
I'll do
so-
it with reason. If Gavin looks sus, bro, Gavin's getting SS.
What?
Gavin, lobby's
This nigga's
frozen right
abusing
now,
powers.
so-
Oh, just
I mean,
remember, I have the
The
ability
only
to
person
accept
that
or
can-
deny your
the only
right
person that can screen share me is
Oh, let's
Messi.
not go there.
Guys, the
Alright,
only
I'm
person that can
server.
technically SS me, I mean, freeze me is Messi, and Messi's epic. So I wanna get frozen by
Tournament
him.
host is allowed to freeze you too, because he's above you right now.
wait, who?
Tournament host.
Yeah, sure,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
but
cheat, guys.
Just-
Who's
two
tournament
people.
host? Are you Messi?
I mean, Jason.
Oh, Jason.
Is the link
Wait,
even on?
Actually, all three of you applied for ranked tour. Crow, Gavin, and Nathan.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh. Now the tables have turned.
I mean, who is the head of ranked? Who reviews said applications?
Managers
Yeah,
review
that's-
applications.
Yeah, just all
But
the
right
managers.
now I'm the only one reading them.
All right, here comes the final, maybe the final half of this game.
Hey, let's go to a different call for my game, guys. What call can we go to?
General 2.
So it has been 8-2 for the servants last half, and it appears as though the game, they will need 3 people. Actually 3 people in 3 rounds. Westy, if whatever you're trying to send me, the image isn't loading. So anyways, here come the 2 servants players coming up toward the highway position. They've already taken mid-control, while one of them is pushing. It'll be Tucker, and a quick and swift flank behind them. Tucker's pinned in the cubby. Meanwhile, Swampy is on catwalk. Meanwhile, Tucker does take out Custom Stick. It'll be Maxton versus 2 here. Hitting his shots, but not missing the most important ones, and it'll be Spazzy to take him out in the end. 1-0 for Spazzy Scotty. And yeah, Westy, your image is not loading. It just died, so...
Here's the back's recording as well now.
So here comes the push into a main from one of the Slaves players, and the other one will be stuck in the Squeaky for now. Here comes Mac, pushing the Squeaky, but he does get mated out of his position. And they know where he is. While Swampy's only taking a quarter of his health, Mac almost half. And Custom meanwhile is down to 0 as Tucker does push, and it'll be Mac versus 2 again. Tucker does have the M4, and he will do a horn bead onto Swagston. God, this early in the morning, man. I'm just tired as hell. Yo, Messi, got anything to say about this game?
I think Tucker's angry right now, so we can assume that he's going to be trying to pop off this entire time. So he'll be going for those aggro pushes, and let's see, here comes Max Custom. And Tucker's taken out. 8-1. I'm surprised they haven't mollied the ladder yet.
It's the first round here for the Slaves. Wait, can you guys hear me alright?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright, good. So it's the first round here for the Slaves T-Sot, and they just need 2 more rounds to win this entire match. I mean, Spazzy Scotty, you could consider them the tournament favorites, have their backs up against the wall here. Meanwhile, both players will try to establish some form of mid-control early on in the round, while Tucker is going to rotate towards Z, maybe try to cut them off here. Meanwhile, they're not so suspicious of Z, and neither should they be, because Tucker is going to try to maybe push towards Squeaky. No, stand correct, he'll just close the door. Meanwhile, the 2 Slaves players will regroup, try to head toward A main, while one goes to Squeaky, and it'll just be a standard A-take with Spoppy armed with only a Nova, and Tucker with the M4. He might just try to get 2v1 here. Well, there's going to be a player trying to get on the site that's custom. It'll quickly eliminate, and it'll be Mac in a 1 versus 2 situation. One player is going to drop, that'll be Spoppy. Tucker, meanwhile, just trying to stand tall on this catwalk position. Mac, can he hit any of his shots? He's out of bullets. Hits some, but not enough to kill them. Unfortunately for him.
And now that's 3-1.
Facts don't care about your feelings. And let me tell you something, dear. You must have been the fact. Because you didn't care about my feelings.
Rip Ben Shapiro. He ain't dead, he just annoying. They're boosted in mid-control right now.
Here comes Tucker taking out Swagston. It'll be a 1 versus 2 here for Custom, who can't get anything done. It'll be Tucker to take him out again. Tucker with 8 kills, Spoppy with 1 in this game, this half. Tucker again doing the heavy lifting here, and it just... They really got to do something, particularly Custom Stick and Mac. They need to work in tandem. They need to work together, trying to at least do something here.
They got
Yo, Messi, I know you're streaming, but quick thing is it allowed? Are we allowed to let Dylan play for Alohi because he's gone?
He's here. He's here.
Alohi's here. Okay, never mind. Take it back. Go ahead and go back.
Oh no!
Yes.
Meanwhile, it will be... Okay. It'll be 4 versus 1, and I think we might need a new MPS, but it doesn't matter right now. There's 5 minutes to go, and only 1 minute to go for Genius of Mindstrike, because he needs to try to get this bomb down here. Smoke towards A main. Smoke doesn't even bloom. He's dead before it. Wait, what the hell happened to the smoke?
When the round ends.
Massey, did you see that smoke?
Yeah, when the round ends, the smokes won't bloom. And like the mollies will stop spreading. Let's see, it's 5-1 now on the CT side, and let's see if they can get, you know, they need 2 more rounds to win. They're pushing up mid right now.
They do have a buy. It looks like it's going to be a 4 AK setup here. They're firing toward mid, but Spazzy does waste his nade on A main. There's nobody there. And they've got mid control, but not for long, as Swankson dies to Tucker, and Custom again left in a 1 versus 2 situation. Both players are on 100 points of health, including Custom Stick, so, I don't know if this is doable, really.
He can get up there. Let's see, if he can pick off the player in A main right now, he has a chance. Let's see, but they're going back to their passive positions.
Here comes Custom Stick pushing out with 54 seconds to go. Nades, negligible damage.
Yeah, 20 seconds left, and it's all up to Custom. He's in squeaky. He might just be trying to save the AK and trying to get some picks, but I don't think he'll be saving the AK.
Who this?
And he does.
So 2 rounds needed for 2 rounds needed for either team to win this map. I mean, the Slaves really need to get something going here. I mean, they've lost so many rounds.
Yeah.
An 8-2-half? I mean, come on. They really have got to get something done here.
Let's see what they can get done. I think the
Here comes Swagston trying to establish mid-control. Oh, he's got a presence already. Tucker gets a fat nade to the face here. Tucker's on cat, but here comes Swagston. He can't even hit his shots. Tucker gets a kill onto Genius of Mindstrike with the high explosibility Mac versus 2 here. Firing towards in Spazzy's general direction, but nothing will amount of it. It'll be him in this so crucial round. I don't know if he can get anything done here. Especially now the element of surprise is just gone, completely vanished. Spazzy with the AK, it's going to be Tucker at 56, Spazzy 43, but Mac at 68. I don't see a world where he can do this possibly. I mean, the bomb is on the deck in A main. Tucker's there already.
40 seconds left, and
Here comes Tucker trying to jump on the catwalk. Mac does jump down, and this looks like the end of him, provided he can't get back on the catwalk. Mid-air, Spazzy takes him out 7-1. It's Brazil, map point.
Spazzy Scotty.
Spazzy Scotty.
Tucker really putting up those numbers this half.
They really need to convert this round. Doesn't look like anything has got to be shown for it for now here. Tucker does take a huge amount of damage. It's down to 27, but Tucker's brief fire does connect onto Genius and Mind Strike. Mac at 46, the last man standing between Spazzy, Scotty, and this third map here. And it will be Mac rotating into A main. He's got to get something done here. He really needs to for his team. There's going to be such a great round to pull off because then he's going to force OT. If he forces OT, that'll be completely demoralizing to the likes of Spazzy Scotty. But here he comes. There's a player behind the forklift. He doesn't know, and Tucker's there to take him out. That's map 2 in the bag for the Spazzy Scotty CT side. 8-1, a complete domination of the slaves.
So it looks like their map pick really came in favor. Hang on. And this is going to be going to map 3 now, which is Mirage. And technically, Team 2 picked this map, so that would be... Siri, flip a coin. Okay. So it looks like they don't care. Right now we're just waiting on Spazzy to get back. Let's see what's going on in the Discord. Alohi versus... Let's see, it's Alohi versus Oblivion right now, also.
So the game has started.
Game has started. Indy's pushing out ramp already.
There is a knife coming in. That'll be Mac to take him out, and that will be a 1 versus 2 here for Tucker at 75 points of health. He's just trying to swing like P250s, swing like a swinger, but he can't. He will only have one partner in Sloppy, and they both go down. There'll be a 1-0 lead for the Slaves here.
And the
Surely you saw what I did there, Messi.
Spazzy Scott, I didn't see it, but I'll look back on it.
I'm
Spazzy
saying,
Scotty.
you hear what I said. Sorry for your 2-cent loss here as you got demonetized. Anyway, Sloppy's going to try to get mated just to oblivion here. And it'll be Tucker in a 1 versus 2 in the Palace. With a deagle. If you're trying to collect the bomb first, he does get spotted. There's a player just swinging on him really close. There's a nade. Does significant damage, and he's just a 2-tap after that. Tap, tap, takes him out. 2-0 here for the CTs.
Let's see what Tucker can do. He's going mid now with a Deegan bomb.
Here comes a flash toward mid here. It'll be Tucker. Nova'd, but still alive. Still on his feet. Tucker at 1/3 of his previous health. 33% exactly. It'll be Genius and Mind Strike versus 2. Just falling off, and Tucker will try to get the bomb down immediately. Spoppy is also armed with the scout. Flashing toward ramp. Genius and Mind Strike waiting, trying to buy his time. But he doesn't have a lot of it. He's got to go now. And he spots no one. They're not peeking him. Very wise thing. But here comes Genius and Mind Strike, just trying to stick the bomb. Is he really doing this? Oh, there's going to be 2 people swinging on it from CT. He knows both of them are there. Tucker is low. See, because Sloppy trying to wide swing on him with the scout. They're both so low. I don't think Genius and Mind Strike can feasibly do this. Here comes the knife. An extra 1,500 in the bank, but Tucker's not peeking. He's got to try to stick this, provided he has got a kit. He takes out Tucker.
I don't think he has a kit. Oh well.
No, that's a GG. But at least that is an extra 1,800 for Genius and Mind Strike. Now here comes the trade frags, and Tucker will be the king of all of them. He takes out Genius and Mind Strike after an initial trade onto Mech, and that's 2-2. We're tied at 2 here. The terrorist will win the next round.
Imby's just like taking him off, popping off with P90. That's all he does. So right now they've brought this back in favor of Spazzy Scotty.
Indeed.
Indeed. They already take out Tucker, and it's all on him.
Here comes Genius and Mind Strike taking out Tucker. This is going to be a huge round for Spoppy to win if he manages to pull this out of a hat. Spoppy, however, does not push with the rest of his team and Tucker, and he is just armed with a P90. Just lagging like hell right now at 142 ping, worse than one of the EUs. flashbang out. He only has a P90. I mean, if I was him, I'd just go for it right now.
He has 50 seconds, so let's see what he can do. If he gets a kill, you know, that's already good enough for him, and you know he can take out a.
They might be suspecting mid. Let's see here. Spazzy waiting to swing at 38 seconds. He does just that. They do spot him. They know where he is. Spazzy with a P90 trying to PV50 quick switch with it. Gets a whole firestorm and bullets at him, and he's just... They know where he is. They're just going to try to isolate this, and a jumping deeg shot confirms the round for the slaves.
And now it's 3-3. This is already pretty close. Tucker on the op right now. I'm sure Imby has an AK. Tucker going for this mid pick. He sees no one. Tucker misses the first shot.
Here comes the push into Palace from Spazzy, though. Spazzy is a king. That's why he's in the Palace. But let's see what's going to be happening here as Swagston pushing up mid, sees no initial aggression from Tucker. And no mid-round either, as he's just going to try to rotate, try to help out Spazzy here, just waiting for a push. But no aggression will be shown by the slaves. There comes the push onto the A side. Spazzy is the first to fall. It'll be Tucker. Might have actually hit right there with the AWP, trying to at least get a kill here. The opportunity shall be denied. Mac opting for the M4 instead of the AK, and...
They're both sticking with the rifles right now. No op on the CT side. I wonder how that's going to come into play. I don't think they're riflers right now.
Here comes a fat nade right on Tucker. There's going to be a player in Palace as well. Max knows he's got to be in the smoke then. Spazzy, meanwhile, does take a kill on a custom, and Tucker, just hiding in the smoke, knifes him from behind.
And that's 4-4. It's all tied up on this half. You know, we praised servants for their nade usage, but now we're kind of seeing, you know, are they burnt out now? You know, their skill isn't on par with Tucker, so they might be just burnt out of playing. Maybe he gets the first kill. It's all on Swag.
Here comes the push. It appears as though they do have control of the site, but I mean, can they really enforce that control? It'll be Mac versus 2 here. And they do know where he is. Tucker the swing, and it'll be 5-4.
5-4. Tucker and Imby both showing up right now. Well, Swagston, this time it's his turn that's not showing up as much. Here comes a mid push, but they're already pushing out ramp and Palace.
Here comes Spazzy to take out Genius and Mindstrike, and it'll be Tucker to plant the bomb on the air bomb side. It'll be Tucker. I mean, Mac versus 2 here.
He's coming through.
This is just so sad. The terrorists will win here.
Another round.
6-4 here.
Spazzy Scotty.
I've got a deafen actually.
Spazzy Scotty popping off right now. 6-4. If they can get a few more rounds, I think this is a T-sided map, but it just depends on how much Tucker can do on the CT side. And right now, we're waiting patiently in Palace. This time playing it a lot slower. And here comes he doesn't see him. I think he thinks he's still in the smoke. And Tucker takes him out. 7-4.
Hey, what's up, Messi? How'd their game go, Mac versus
It's on map 3 right now.
What's the score? Is Mac winning?
4-7 in favor of Spazzy Scotty, which is Tucker.
Damn it. Mac's losing, that means?
Mac's losing.
How did Mac choke, bro? Why'd he have to 8-2 up? Here's yeah. R?
And it's 5-7 now. They pick up one more round.
Alright,
Is Jason allowed to throw the molly on Cat or no?
No.
He doesn't know about it. So if a Lucky does it, should I, like, warning point him?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah.
Or did he already do it?
No.
Okay, did you tell them?
Neither of them have done it. It's Alohi's team won
Molly.
Mirage, they just dogged them. You did way more than Alohi actually. You just destroyed.
Oh, and in the out-ops Maxton, and here comes
that's embarrassing.
Onto, what do you mean embarrassing? I mean, clearly embarrassing for Spoppy that it took like
That's
2 seconds to kill Mac. I mean,
that's embarrassing.
like, it's not embarrassing to lose to the best player in the league, Crow. Speaking of his partner in crime, Tucker, he's just with the Krieg here with the messed up logic gun. It's really some messed up logic here as Tucker at 92% facing off a fully armed enemy at full health. Tucker trying to get the bomb here. Does know that
I'm not gonna tell them
Sick is at
because
ramp.
that's gonna give them the idea to do it. I have to say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, just
Here
tell them
comes
that.
Tucker.
If they do it, then it's a map warning point and a map loss or something.
And Tucker eliminating Genius and Mind Strike. That'll be an 8-5 half.
Eight to 5 half. And it's the final half with Servants going on the T side. Now we wait. Let's see. So Servants hopefully will be able to use their utility. That's what they're really good at, their utility and teamwork. So we've seen this before, where they've been up. Spazzy Scotty has been up, but they lose. So let's see, here comes the utility.
Now here comes the push here. It will be Recut pushing into CT, taking out Mac, and that's the bomb drop. It'll be Tucker. Take him out, and it'll be Genius and Mind Strike left alone here. I mean, can't we just reflect that? I mean, they needed 2 rounds to win the entire match, and they couldn't convert here. Now they need 8, and doesn't look likely at this point, especially with the potential loss in the pistol round. But then again, I might be saying things just a little bit too soon. Wait, Messi, did I send you the Iranian guy video?
I don't want to see that. I don't think I want to see it.
No, it was the vacuum video.
Yeah, you did.
What gives a guy, like, the idea to do that with the vacuum?
Alright.
You know, I mean, vacuum cleaners suck. I mean, another thing that sucks is the pushes coming out from the slave side. Hello?
What's the score? Did they
It's
come
2-0
back at all?
second half, yeah. It's 2-0 second half. It was 8-5 first half for Tucker's team.
What score is it now? Is it 2-0 nothing for Tucker's?
No, I mean, it's 1-0. It's about to be 2-0. He's going to jump down, and he gets taken out by Tucker with the PP. Buys an ace, 1,200 in the bank. Yeah, it's 200 for... I mean, it's 2-0 for Spazzy Scotty.
Things aren't looking good for servants right now. They might have run out of steam, throw in the towel. That cash game might have taken it all out of them. And here comes the exec. That's a play.
Nade eliminating Maxon, and it'll just be Rekut again with the kill. They need 3 more rounds. Tucker with 6 kills in this half. Spompy, guess how many Spompy has?
He's 7 total.
He's tied in this half, he's tied for second frag in the entire server. Well, everyone else is tied for second. Tucker's at 1. I mean, Tucker's at 6. He's first place. Everyone else is tied at 0.
Oh, Swagston just...
Never mind. Mac getting 2 quick kills on Spoppy and Rekut taking only 10 points of health in damage.
And they might bring... do you believe in the comeback right now?
I can't quite say I'm a believer just yet. Here comes Tucker facing a Hailstone Bullets, gets taken out. And it'll be Spoppy against 2 quite low players. Spoppy does have a FAMAS, but I don't see a possibility where he can win this. I mean, this is the best player in the league, but still. Bomb is to go down on the A-bomb site. Swampy might have actually gotten the scout tag there. 26%, and he just might want to run.
Let's see, I think he might be going for this right here. One's Firebox, but Spoppy pushing up through CT right now, hoping to someone gets the first.
He does take out Genius of Mind Strike with the Firebox. This is, I mean, if Spoppy does this, this is a GG.
Yeah,
Is Spoppy gonna stick this? No, he's not. Fair enough, he's gonna try to stick this now, but I mean, let's see if he's gonna swing. Swing like a swinger, he does, and that will be the second round on the board for the Slaves.
That was a close one. Spoppy almost clutching that right there.
Oh yeah.
Here comes Tucker pushing aggressive. Swag off guard just a little bit. With Genius of Mind.
And the Terrorists are winning their 3rd round. I'm starting to believe. I mean, the CTs need, what, 3 rounds? And the Ts need 5.
So it's close.
This is not entirely implausible.
Yeah, it's closer than you think.
Oh yeah.
But each round's going to get tougher than the last. So they just have to... If they can keep pushing, Tucker's going to be on mid, so if they were to fast out right now... Maybe deal some damage.
And Mac eats a nade. He's gonna just try to duck behind the firebox. He does get spotted. Tucker taking out Custom, and it'll just be Mac in a 1 versus 2. Can't get anything done. It'll be Spoppy to knife. That's a crucial round. And just completely stymied there, unfortunately for them.
It is unfortunate, because that's... Spazzy Scotty are at 12 right now, and they're waiting. They're trying to get this next pick, and here comes the fast A push. But Spoppy's passive in CT. But Tucker picks it off. He was waiting, hard scoping.
It's a 1 versus 1. It's Tucker against Mac here. Mac trying to push toward Tucker. There is a huge nade there, doing a boatload of damage to him. Mac with the pistol trying to go behind Tucker on the stairs here. Flash out Tucker 24%. Mac at over double that at 58. And he knifes him through the smoke? What the hell is that from Mac?
That's an important round to win right there.
Either way, I mean... If he's just pulling a flush on everybody, that doesn't matter, because,
They keep going for this A take right in here. Indy with the op and CT.
Yo,
Caps locked.
I want to test Buse smoke. How would I do that? The match isn't over yet. Do I want to wait till the match to be over?
Yes.
They leave.
Yeah.
Lobby's still frozen.
Yeah, just say lobby's frozen. Swagston taking out one pick, but there's Tucker hiding under the palace, taken out by Genius on Mind Strike. The CTs need 2 rounds. The T's need 3.
Tucker's winning.
Yes, narrowly.
It's 10.
Yeah, so it was 8-5 the first half. Now it's 4. Now it's Tucker is losing this next half 4-5. So he needs 2 rounds, but the CTs need 3.
Here comes Swagston finally going mid. And
They do need 3 consecutive rounds. Here comes the push toward mid. That'll be Tucker actually getting a hit on, but this is an eco round, remember. I don't know how well they're going to do with this. I mean, if they get a kill, that'll be insane here. Spoppy dies to Genius and Mind Strike. Tucker forced to cower behind under Pal, and he's going to pick up this AK. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Swagston with
It'll
the
be Tucker at 100 against Mac at 76. One is an AWP, one is an AK. Who will reign supreme? This is to force overtime for Tucker. And to keep his hopes alive, it's going to be Mac, who just gets a storm of bullets toward his way in. That'll be Tucker to clutch it as he was hiding under Pal. That saved him. That's match point for Spazzy Scotty.
The tension is so thick right now.
Yeah.
Let's see. Swagston's gonna have to come up big.
Here comes just a delayed push here. The flash out, smoke out, and looks like they're going to try to push toward ramp. They're just 1v2ing him. It's Mac to keep his tournament hopes alive here in the upper bracket. Mac pinned behind at very low health. He's got to get a pick here, at least one. There's a smoke down. He does get spotted. Spoppy swings, and that's a GG.
Tucker won.
Yep, Tucker has won.
What's up, guys? How do you feel
Hello,
about that?
Messi.
Hello, Spoppy. How does Spazzy Scotty feel
Wait, is
about
Messi talking?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, it's just a little quiet.
Now I can hear you.
Hello, Missy?
Hello,
Hello.
how you feeling after that win?
That shit was hard, goddamn.
They were really good compared to the other teams we played.
Yeah, they were predicted to be one of the semi-finalists over you guys, actually.
I mean, they still could. Lower
They
bracket.
really could.
How you doing,
Was that
Matt?
not the semi-final?
That was the semi-finals. But you're gonna
Alright.
go
Oh.
to lower bracket now.
But I'd say their team coordination was like really good.
It's because me and Custom have dated for years. Literally, we have such good chemistry.
Like the flashes, I don't know what was happening, but every time I went, like I think on Dust especially, like I would try to look away from the flashes like before you even threw them, and they would still hit me.
Right, bro?
I don't know, you guys just mastered the art of it or something.
Yeah, so earning respect from the #1 player in the league. How do you feel, Mac or Custom?
To be honest, I can't lie. I'm disappointed in my teammate. I mean, if he had a microphone, it would help massively.
Yeah, I could see that.
But I mean, he flashed me a couple times, you know. But it is how it is.
Hey guys, I want you to look at
We're gonna get 2-0'd after, or wait, not 2-0'd. Wait, did we win Dust?
No, you
No.
didn't win Dust.
Or yeah,
No,
we won
lost.
cash. We won cash.
No, I thought we were gonna get 2-0'd and on cash.
Yeah, bro, that was a nice comeback.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
And then I don't know. I kind of like toggle.
Hey guys, look in hub chat. I want you to click this video actually.
Is it?
I better not be.
I promise it's not horse porn. I promise it's not horse porn. Or piss porn for that matter. I promise it's not either one of those. Just click that.
Yeah, it's midget piss porn.
It's not midget piss porn. I can show you midget piss porn, but
I don't want that shit on my computer.
This is not midget Pittsburgh. Just click on the link, idiot.
All right, you know,
It's
know
not
what?
even-
We're not doing that.
Okay, I'm messy.
I already. What is this?
What?
No.
What? It's not.
Don't click on it. You just server deafen me? All right.
Rip.
Yeah, you can't.
What the fuck?
You can't server mute me. I'm the server owner.
Pause.
I server deafened immunity. Just PMs. Spot PMs.
What
Oh,
the fuck
Messi,
is this?
Messi, you know I applied for management.
We'll talk about that later, Tucker. We're gonna see how we do in the Bot Stars
clicked
versus
on the link.
Oblivion game.
I gotta fucking stop this. I don't know what the fuck this is.
So, any final words from our victors?
Oh, I just hope we can
I thought
continue our
I thought someone was DDoSing me on cash. Not gonna lie, I was like my balls off.
I hope we go undefeated. And I'm gonna give all my money to Scotty if we win.
Yo, Spotty, did you click on the video I sent you?
I respect your.
Actually, I might want $10
Did you like it?
to buy a CS op.
I respect that. I appreciate. Thank you for your
Spotty,
guys'
did you like the
time.
video?
So, as always, I'm your host, Messed Up Logic, and thanks for coming out.